Hello, this is Orrin Smith with Palmetto Promise Institute, and this is a Palmetto Freedom Agenda issue overview. The issue today, the right to work. In 1954, South Carolina passed a strong right to work law that is still in the books. It reads in part, it is unlawful for a person or a labor organization to directly or indirectly participate in an agreement, arrangement, or practice that has the effect of requiring, as a condition of employment, that an employee become or remain a member of a labor organization or pay to a labor organization any dues, fees, or any other charges such as an agreement is unenforceable. That's a mouthful, but it means that you don't have to join a union to get a job or keep your job in South Carolina. There can be no closed shops or union shops in the Palmetto State. South Carolina is also one of the only two states that comprehensively bans government workers from being allowed to collectively bargain. Over the last 2 decades, South Carolina has grown into a manufacturing powerhouse, with companies such as Boeing, BMW, Michelin, Bridgestone, and Volvo moving into the Palmetto State, attracted in part by our right-to-work environment. But South Carolina is under intense pressure from labor union activity. First, they came for Boeing, which led to a huge fight with the Obama administration. Now they're coming for the Port of Charleston. Unionized dock workers move containers around the yards at the terminal, but recently the International Longshoremen's Association worked with the Biden administration to bring ship-to-shore crane lift equipment jobs under union control for the first time. This has the potential for eroding South Carolina's advantage over Virginia's all-union port. Virginia costs container ship operators more than Charleston. A recent strike of 45,000 employees in Charleston threatened the flow of goods into the state and the region. Looking just beyond our northern border, Volkswagen's plant in Chattanooga, Tennessee recently became the first foreign auto plant in the South ever organized by the United Auto Workers. But Mercedes-Benz workers in Tuscaloosa, Alabama rejected the UAW. A division of VW, Scout, is building its plant in South Carolina. So what can be done to protect our right-to-work culture in South Carolina? One measure that is passed in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama would be to require any business or industry that receives economic development incentives from the state to hold unionization elections only by secret ballot. This would prevent intimidation by union bosses and would stop companies from using what is known as card check, where the company simply agrees to recognize a union voluntarily. Right to work benefits South Carolinians in many ways. Right to work attracts businesses and investment to the Palmetto State. Right to work helps create more jobs for South Carolinians. Right to work contributes to lower prices of goods. Right to work protects workers' freedom, both occupationally and politically. No number of promised jobs is worth the state offering carte blanche incentives, and certainly not a vulnerability to thuggish union organizing. To learn more about the Freedom Agenda and the right to work, visit palmettofreedomagenda.org. Thanks.